When the atomic bombs fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, they destroyed everything within a 2-kilometer radius. People, homes, generations of art, and lifetimes of love. But that memory is fading, and the risk of nuclear weapons being used seems greater today than it has been for a long time. This piano miraculously survived the bombings of Hiroshima. Scarred from the explosion and still retaining low levels of radiation, we've brought it here as a reminder of what tonight is all about. Communicating the tones of peace and celebrating this year's Nobel Peace Prize laureate, ICANN, and their extraordinary efforts towards a world free of nuclear weapons. We've got some stellar artists here tonight, and this might get loud, so hold on to your loved ones and put on your dancing shoes. Welcome to the Nobel Peace Prize Concert!
Humanity.
You are our hope.
Humanity
You are our future.
knows no divisions.
Why is it in the name of the hungry,
No matter
of the homeless?
what part of the world we come from,
We shall have to begin with the children. Peace is more precious than diamonds, silver, or gold.
In honor of the 2017 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, ICANN, this is the Nobel Peace Prize Concert. Please get on your feet for Zara Larsson.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. And I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn. But I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I gave it up. It was a crush. I might have wanna said too much, but that's all it was. So I gave it up. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if it was the past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. Was a crush. Saying I'ma stay in touch, but that thing went bust, so I gave it up. Yes, I did. No tricks, no bluff. I'm just better off without them cuffs. Yeah, the sun won't set on us. Yeah, went low, went high, still waters run dry. Gotta get back to the groove, but I ain't ever hurry. Went low, went high, what matters is the night. Get right back in the mood. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if it was the past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. Now I found another crush. The lush life's giving me the rush. One chance to make me blush. Second time is one too late. I found another crush. The lush life's giving me the rush. One chance to make me blush. Second time. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, hey. Live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart until the dawn, but I won't be Thank you. It's such an honor for me to be here today. Thank you for having me. Would you like to be part of my symphony tonight? Come on, let's do it. I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me low. Then you came and you cut me loose. A solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. Now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you go, feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go. I'm sorry if it's all too much. Every day here I'm healing. That was running out of love. I never thought I'd find this feeling. I've been hearing symphony. But all I heard was silence. Rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Thank you so much.
Peace is freedom. Freedom to do whatever you like.
Peace to me is balance. Easy to say, not so easy to do.
Peace for me is kindness. Kindness equals peace.
Harmony. Standing together to unite.
To be able to walk out your front door in the morning and not be scared or afraid of not making it back.
Peace for us is freedom.
Peace to us. Make your own decisions. Express yourself.
Peace to me is an extremely fragile thing, but it's the only thing worth fighting for.
My sign for peace would be a dove rising Peace to me begins with peace within yourself. Once we learn to accept ourselves for who we are, we may accept others for who they are, and that is the first step towards peace to me.
I start there, and then we build out to world peace.
Peace for me is the force that helped me to understand, to love myself, to love people. That's for me the meaning of peace.
Peace to me is listening more and talking less.
And now, please welcome your host, David Oyelowo.
Good evening. Good kveld, Oslo. Thank you so much for that lovely welcome. I just feel such a common bond with you guys already. It's true, I feel a common bond with you guys. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce any of your names in exactly the same way you don't know how to pronounce mine. A common bond, am I right? Do you know how to pronounce it? No, you don't. I'm gonna teach you. Okay, David, I'm sure you're fine with. It's Oyelowo. O on both sides of yellow. Oyelowo. Oyelowo. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, I'm moving to Norway. It's indeed an honor for me to be with you tonight. This year's Nobel Peace Prize laureate, ICANN, the international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons, is on what I believe must be the most critical mission in the world right now. To get rid of the terrible weapons, that's right. The mission to get rid of the terrible weapons that threaten to end life on this planet. Now, the fight against nuclear weapons has been a long one, and ICANN pays tribute to all those who have paved the way. However, their campaign represents something quite different. A new generation of campaigners, a movement made up of non-governmental organizations from more than 100 countries, a global force that has given the nuclear disarmament movement a new direction. ICANN decided that the best way to get rid of these weapons is by starting to make them illegal. They succeeded in getting 2/3 of the world's nations committed to an international ban this summer. It's a groundbreaking achievement and one we'll be celebrating here tonight. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, would you please get on your feet and give a warm hand to our guests of honor, the 2017 Peace Prize laureate, ICANN. Wow. I am happy to hear you are not afraid to get loud, because we believe that is what peace should be. As loud as possible. Hashtag peace is loud. Now, ICANN is represented here tonight not only by their amazing executive director, Beatrice Finn, but I believe I noticed a few ICANNers in our audience as well. Where are you? Woo! There they are. ICANN accepted their award as a tribute to both victims of nuclear test explosions around the world and to the survivors of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In fact, some of the survivors, known as the Hibakusha, are here with us tonight. And I must say, it was truly inspirational moment yesterday when Setsuko Thurlow, a survivor aged 13 at the time of the bombing of Hiroshima, gave her lecture at the Nobel ceremony. Yeah. Yeah. Now, like the freezing winter weather, the warmth of the people here was very much present yesterday when the people of Oslo decided to honor ICANN in their own special way. It was a truly amazing parade. Freezing, though. Are you ready for some more music? You've already seen one of the most powerful young voices in the world right now, the fantastic Zara Larsson. What a performance. The legend, John Legend, is here tonight. And many more. And here to amplify tonight's artist, please give a big hand to the Norwegian Radio Orchestra, conducted by Nick Davis. Our next artist is a pop sensation, a band which had their international breakthrough last year when their single, 7 Years, took off and broke nearly all previous global records for Danish artists, topping the charts worldwide. Their latest album sold more than 2 million copies and received 3 Grammy nominations. These days, they're working on their highly anticipated second album, but not tonight. Tonight, they're here to perform for us. Please make some noise for Lukas Graham!
When it's my time, I know you'll tailor a new suit for me and buy a new tie. So if I look this good, boy, you were right. You said only the good ones die young. Never in my life did I look this good. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of my friends are in the room. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Party for me and party too. You're all on my tab. Bartenders pour out the whiskeys on me. And don't be so sad, 'cause I live this good. We're all closer, now it's over. But it doesn't mean it's closure. I see you and I love you. I'll be watching out above you. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. All of my friends are in the room. Party for me and party too. All of my friends are in the room. Party for me and party too. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. Welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. Welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. What do you think of this choir, ladies and gentlemen? All of my friends are in the room. Party for me and party too. Everyone, welcome to my funeral. Everyone I know better be wasted. You know I would pour one up, 'cause the way I lived it was amazing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful ceremony to be a part of. What a beautiful cause to be championing tonight. I personally don't know anyone who wouldn't want to get rid of all the nuclear weapons. And if I did, I probably would have a serious sit down. Mr. Mark on the drums, Mr. Magnum on the bass. We've got Will up here on the piano. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play one more song for you. Thank you very much for inviting us here tonight. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. pushing each other to the limit. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. She's waiting for me back home in Copenhagen. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about this glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. Some I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still savvy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Come on boys, pump it up. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Lukas Graham, everybody. You know, once I was 7 years old, and my mother told me, David, stop playing with your food. That was it. We weren't as deep as Lucas's family. ICANN has been praised and congratulated from every corner of the world on winning their Nobel Prize. To mention a few, former Nobel laureate Desmond Tutu said, with your support, we can take ICANN its full distance, all the way to zero nuclear weapons. Even the Pope met with ICANN recently and stated, the existence of nuclear weapons creates a false sense of security that holds international relations hostage and stifles peaceful coexistence. An actor and activist, Martin Sheen, claimed, if Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. were alive today, they would be part of ICANN. The Norwegian Nobel Committee has also previously, on several occasions, awarded the Peace Prize to the pioneers of nuclear disarmament movement. It's been a long, long fight.
Well, Mr. Noah Baker, as winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, what do you think today is the greatest threat to peace?
Well, the short and simple answer for that question is the arms race.
Sooner or later, all the peoples of the world will have to discover a way to live together in peace and thereby transform this pending cosmic elegy into a creative psalm of brotherhood.
I quote, "Mankind is confronted with a choice. We must halt the arms race and proceed to disarmament or face annihilation."
Today, we have 27,000 warheads still in existence. To me, this is 27,000 warheads too many.
Разве оружие массового уничтожения уже не воспринимается большей частью мирового сообщества как неприемлемое для достижения политических целей?
Denuclearization and disarmament have been my primary concern.
I refuse to accept the cynical notion that nation after nation must spiral down a militaristic stairway into the hell of nuclear annihilation.
Nuclear weapons have no military utility. Indeed, they are not weapons, but instruments of genocide.
The quest for a war-free world has a basic purpose: survival.
No matter what part of the world we come from, we are all basically the same human beings. We all seek happiness and try to avoid suffering.
We do not have to live in an idealized world to still reach for those ideals that will make it a better place.
Imagine that the only nuclear weapons remaining are the relics in our museums. Imagine the legacy we could leave to our children. Imagine that such a world is actually within our grasp.
Peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. Thank you.
I'm here with two of the ICANNers present here today, Jasmine and Lynette. So, how does it feel to have won the Nobel Peace Prize?
Oh, it's awesome. You can imagine the love and the energy in the audience, and that is how our campaigners throughout the world are feeling. It's great. It's awesome. Thank you.
And how do you feel? Yep. And how do you feel the Nobel Peace Prize has changed the fight for nuclear abolition?
I mean, the fight now is on a wider platform. So we are getting more and more people interested and more people understanding the consequences that are attached to nuclear weapons. So we're just getting global, and today we have a bigger audience and millions of people watching around the world, and we hope they can join ICANN and help us push governments to get rid of these weapons. Yeah.
Agreed. Now, as you can tell from this audience, you have many supporters around the world, but you're also facing some strong opposition. The nuclear powers argue they need these weapons to keep us safe. Why is nuclear deterrence not a good strategy, in your opinion?
Nuclear deterrence is a misguided idea. They will never, ever keep us safe. They promote insecurity. They cause great insecurity. They will never promote security.
You heard it, folks. So, do you believe we will be able to get rid of nuclear weapons one day?
Well, Did we believe before that slavery would be abolished? Did we believe that the apartheid system would end? Did we believe in the Philippines that Marcos would be ousted through people power? So yes, let's believe that it will happen. We will make it happen.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let me ask you this. When? When will this end?
It will end when a critical mass of the world's population has actually realized, has come to realize that it's insanity and a folly to believe that keeping the world's nuclear weapons will make us safe. So let's not be insane. Let's get rid of them.
Yeah. Let's not be insane, folks. By the way, are you guys having a good time tonight?
Awesome. Yes, we are. And thank you for celebrating with ICANN. Thank you, and for honoring us.
Any personal favorites tonight?
I just want to answer that first question. I'm having the time of my life. And you know, people in the world should be singing and dancing the way we are doing right now and not worry a bit about nuclear weapons. So let's end nuclear weapons before they end us.
Okay, one last question. Are you ready for some more music?
Woo! Yeah, let's party!
Good, because now you are about to meet a young artist who has set the music world on fire. She's so talented, it's almost unbelievable. And you don't have to take it from me. The legendary Sir Elton John is one of her fans, and he has predicted she will, quote, climb the charts and leave a huge mark in the pop music landscape. Please welcome Sigrid.
Just like in the movies, it starts to rain and we're the broken beauties. Blindfolded minds collide and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch. Not like in the movies, our stories after the end, like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Memories and photos, too easy to rewrite. Left us lonely shadows, holding each other tight, and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch. Not like in the movies, our stories after the end, like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. 'Cause we got it pretty, look what we could be. I don't want you, all you want is the one. Going up together, you forget we're alone. Think we got it, but we made up a dream. 'Cause we got it pretty, look what we could be. I don't want you, all you want is the one. Going up together, you forget we're alone. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I, strangers. Perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Think about it, but we made a picture. 'Cause we got a pretty look what we could be you. I don't want you, all you want is the one. Going up together just for you're alone. Think we got it, but we made a picture. 'Cause we got a pretty look what we could be you. I don't want you, all you want is the one. Going up together just for you're alone. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. You and I, 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 you and I. Not like in the movies. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is an honor for me and my band to be here tonight, especially congratulations so much, ICANN. You're so worth the prize. It's an honor. Thank you for booking us and thank you for letting us play. This is amazing. We've been looking forward to this for such a long time. We're gonna play one more song. This one is called Dynamite. Don't know where I am with you. Forgetting time and space with you. Oh, I wish we had a common view. You see, my red is blue. I don't belong in your universe, for better or for worse. I'm the same, but I'm bolder. You get home, but I'm on my way out now. Not the same destinations. No, I will stay when you get off the train. You're safe as a mountain, but know that I am dynamite. You're safe as a mountain, but know that I am dynamite. Your hand is warm, but my heart is blue. It's blue, no. I miss you, but I've got things to do. Oh, I wish we had a common view. You see, my red is blue. I don't belong in your universe, for better or for worse. No, I'm the same, but I'm bolder. Oh, you get home, but I'm on my way out now. Not the same destinations. No, I will stay when you get off the train. You're safe as a mountain, but know that I am dynamite. Oh, you're safe as a mountain.
you. Thank you to my amazing band. Thank you all. This is such an honor.
I'm Dominican sister Ardith Pladdy, a world citizen from the United States.
Hi, I'm Claire and I'm from Ireland.
I'm Alex from Costa Rica.
I am survivor from Hiroshima.
I come from Iran.
Here we are in Glasgow in Scotland.
I am from Serbia.
I am from Italy.
I'm from the United States and I love ICANN.
I'm Adi and I'm from Indonesia.
I'm survivor from Nagasaki.
We have known since these weapons were first used in 1945 that they are immoral. It is past time we declare them illegal.
Humans are fallible and there are no safe hands for nuclear weapons.
How does it make any sense that we would make illegal all weapons of mass destruction apart from the most destructive?
The battle against nuclear weapons is important to me because my generation has been hoodwinked. We've been led to believe that nuclear weapons are some abstract horror, and they're not. They're very real.
It's an existential struggle, and ICANN offers some real hope and some real opportunity in pretty dark times.
I support ICANN because I find it unacceptable that the world is being held hostage by 9 nuclear-armed states in the name of security.
The only guarantee against use of nuclear weapons is to eliminate them all.
We need to clean up our mess and stop nuclear arms.
I believe that the only way to create lasting, meaningful change is by mobilizing the public.
The amazing work ICANN is doing will help us challenge the worst weapon on Earth.
Today, we are telling the world's nuclear leaders that we will be silent no more.
Because mankind must be saved.
Abolition is a commitment to and a belief in our humanity.
Humanity will eventually recover its wits.
Look where we got in 10 years, people and governments working together. We can finish this all the way to zero nuclear weapons for all of our kids and all of their kids.
Try to imagine the world without nuclear weapons and give it to us.
I really want a world without nuclear weapons.
No person should ever have the right again to threaten other people with absolute destruction.
No more atomic bomb.
Thank you, ICANN.
No nukes!
No nukes!
Our next performer has made a huge impression on the worldwide music scene with his innovative playlist, Hakuna Matoma, showcasing a unique tropical house flair and featuring collaborations with a who's who of global music stars. One Direction, Coldplay, Snoop Dogg, Jason Derulo, Jennifer Lopez, Dua Lipa, Sean Paul, and more. His tracks have accumulated a staggering 1 billion streams on Spotify alone. And he's here with some spectacular guest performers. This is Matoma.
Been waiting for this for too long, ready to surrender what we've done. Been pushing away that pain, pushing away that poison. You say that love's been changed when you know the fear of that poison, then it's only 'cause we've been waiting for this far, far, far too long. Storm. Said we're never gonna make it. How we made it to here, but there's no gravity. We know when that would come, we're down to save. Yeah, it's the way that we're living. We've been holding it down, 'cause we're one in a million. Been fighting for this far too long. reason you say that we can't change, that now the mighty have fallen. It's only 'cause we've been waiting all this far, far, far too long. Yeah, it's the way that we live it. We've been holding it down 'cause we're one in a million. Yeah, it's the way we're giving it. We've been stronger than bombs. We've been lost in the storm. Say we're never gonna make it, but we made it here where there's no gravity. We know we're not coming down. Say, yeah, it's the way that we're living. We've been holding it down 'cause we're one in a million. Yeah, that's the way that we're living. We've been holding it down 'cause we're one in a million. Yeah, there's no way we're giving it. Love is stronger than bombs. We've been lost in the storm. They say we're never gonna make it, but we made it here where there's no gravity. We know we're not coming down safe. Yeah, it's the way that we're living. We've been holding it down 'cause we're one in a million. That's the way that we're living. We've been holding it down 'cause we're one in a million. Yeah, there's no way we're giving it. Love is stronger than bombs. We've been lost in the storm. They say we're never gonna make it, but we made it here where there's no gravity. We know we're not coming down safe. Yeah, there's no way that we're living. 'Cause we're one in a million.
I just want to say I'm extremely honored and proud to be here today and play for my fellow Norwegians, for the guest of honor, and also for my family and friends that are here tonight. This is a huge, huge opportunity for me, and I'm so happy and thankful for being here. And give a warm applause for Adam Douglas. And my next guest of honor is the amazing and lovely Becky Hill.
I heard sirens in my head from the first time that we met. Thought it was a false alarm. Yeah, we started as a spark. Didn't think we'd come this far. But here we are. Oh, I'm dancing in flames. I'm dancing in flames. I ain't scared of the blaze. Don't rescue me. Now I'm burning in your arms, and there's fire in my whole heart. No, it's not a false alarm. Oh, no, it's not a false alarm. But here we are. I never get my hopes up, so then I'll never get let down. But you were something special. I didn't notice until now. 'Cause I heard sirens in my head from the first time that we met. I thought it was a false alarm. Yeah, we started as a spark. Didn't think we'd come this far. But here we are. Oh, I'm dancing in flames. I'm dancing in flames. I ain't scared. roots get off the high. Now I'm burning in your arms, and there's fire in my heart. No, it's not a false alarm. No, it's not a false alarm. It's not a false alarm. No, it's not a false alarm. No, it's not a false alarm.
The amazing Becky Hill. Thank you so much, guys. I have one last song for you tonight. And this is a new single I have. And it's called Slow. And it's my honor to bring out the next guest appearance, Shy Martin. Give a warm welcome.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. No one can make me go. 'Cause no one's waiting there for me. And I just can't be alone. Your green eyes are a weapon. Shot a hole in my heart. And now I'm falling for the bad one. And I'm seeing stars. And I don't wanna go. No, no, I don't wanna go slow. No, and every time I pull it backwards, no, I'm just gonna fall in faster. 'Cause I don't wanna go slow. No, no one likes being honest, but I'ma give you that. So ask me how much I want you, and I'll whisper back. How many other girls you know say all of them, I'll take care of you. 'Cause now I fell for the bell, and it never lasted. So I don't wanna go slow. No, no, I don't wanna go slow. No,
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up once more for Matoma! And his amazing guests, Adam Douglas, Becky Hill, and Shy Martin. One thing I've noticed about ICANN, most of your key players are women. Is that right? I thought so. Now, I've been told this treaty was orchestrated by some really talented women diplomats. I guess the saying is true then. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. Well, except for inventing the deadliest weapon in the world. That was entirely done by men, of course. For 70 years, there's been fierce discussion over nuclear weapons and the very little progress that have been made. Then all of a sudden, these women come together and bam, the whole thing changes. Extraordinary. And with 95% of all the previous Nobel laureates being male, I think this was not a moment too soon. Do you agree? Let's hear it for the girls. Now, you are about to meet the very youngest voices for peace in our show. An amazing group of young talents wishing to share some of their hopes and dreams with all of us.
Hi! Hello from Tunisia.
Hi from South Africa.
Hello from Sudan. Cape Town.
I'm Canadian.
Colombia.
Jordan. What gives me hope? People.
The smile on people's faces. What gives me hope is my friends.
We are always there for each other.
Giving back. When people are just being kind or just out of the goodness of their hearts.
Seeing them take care of one another.
If we just work as a one person, everything is going to be achieved.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
The fact that people in most places in the world are able to express themselves and say what they feel without being judged.
My generation can help the future.
Hopefully we'll be able to find some better solutions.
Live in harmony.
Our generation can change the future with love. United we stand!
child so small, bravest of them all, made me believe in miracles. We all need a hero, a light in the dark, someone to help us see how strong we are. Hero to hold in our heart, a bright shining star. We all need a hero, and that's what you are. I'm fighting this battle no one can imagine. Oh, how I need you there, holding my hand. Won't you stand right beside me until the night is through? I'm here for you, and I will never leave your side. Hero, a light in the dark, someone to help us see how strong we are. Hero to hold in our heart, a bright shining star. We all need a to hold in our heart, a bright shining star. We all need a hero, and that's what you are to me.
Delegates, NGO colleagues, dear friends, I never thought I would see this moment. That I paused for a moment to feel the witness of those who perished in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Both at that time in August 1945 and over these 72 years, hundreds of thousands of people. Each person who died had a name. Each person was loved by someone. I've been waiting for this day for 7 decades, and I am overjoyed that it has finally arrived. Nuclear weapon has always been immoral. Now they are also illegal. Together, let us go forth and change the world. I thank you.
Nuclear weapons are illegal now because of this treaty. Having nuclear weapons, developing nuclear weapons, using nuclear weapons, and when they continue this behavior, there will be a strong condemnation from the international community.
Good morning, everybody. The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the Nobel Peace Prize for 2017 to the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons, ICANN.
The International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons is a global campaign coalition consisting of 468 non-governmental organizations in over 100 countries. The movement was started in 2007 and has grown ever since.
The organization is receiving the award for its work to draw attention to the catastrophic humanitarian consequences of any use of nuclear weapons and for its groundbreaking efforts to achieve a treaty-based prohibition on such weapons.
Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize 2017, ICANN.
What an incredible welcome here. Thank you all. It is such a great honor for us, for all of us here, to be here with you. There's something that doesn't really feel right here. Could you please come up here? Come on. Come on. You might be looking at us here on stage from out there in the crowd or back home on your television or computer. And I don't really blame you for thinking, who are these people? We are not celebrities. We're certainly not musicians. Although Oslo has really made us feel like pop stars here, I think, these days. We are the campaigners who make up this large family that is ICANN. We are citizens, we are activists, we are brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. We are quite simply people who are shocked that even after 7 decades, nuclear weapons are still threatening all of us. And frankly, we got sick of waiting. We are done waiting for politicians to act on promises they made decades ago to get rid of these weapons of mass destruction. We are done waiting for the leaders of a handful of countries to break the chains of nuclear oppression, to stop holding us all hostage. We are done waiting and worrying that men with big bombs and fragile egos will blow us all up, that they will poison our water and precious earth. The clock is ticking, and if they do not abolish their nuclear weapons, these weapons will be used. We are done waiting for our luck to run out. We know the humanitarian cost. We know the suffering that these weapons of mass destruction would be if they were used in conflict again, or even by accident, something that is more and more likely as each day goes by. We cannot allow that to happen. So, we got together, we organized, we turned our frustration into action, and we reminded the world that just as scary as they are, nuclear weapons are just that, weapons. They made them, they control them, which means that they can also destroy them. And we ordinary people organized and took action. And we found each other. We found allies. We brought together civil society, campaigners, academics, doctors, faith leaders, and faith communities. And yes, we even brought together some bald politicians. Anyone who has agreed that we must end these weapons before they end us were welcome. And of course, we listened to the guiding voices of those forgotten victims of nuclear testing. And we listened to the wisdom of the survivors of nuclear war, the witnesses to the attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the fearless hibakusha. And they told us, as Setsuko Thurlov told us yesterday, keep pushing, don't give up. They have fought for 72 years to make sure that nobody suffers the fates that befell on their families and friends, their beautiful cities. And when we wavered, when we thought that the odds were impossible, when the powerful said over and over again, it's not realistic, stop it, it's time to give up, the hibakusha simply said, keep pushing. And we did. And together, these people made the impossible possible. The historic treaty to ban nuclear weapons was adopted in July at the United Nations. It provides a clear framework, a clear road to a world without nuclear weapons. We are done waiting for them to act on past promises. We are done waiting for an invitation to the negotiating table. We are done waiting for permission to stand up, speak up, and protect all that we hold dear. And today, I have some good news. Yeah. It might seem dark. It might seem like we are close to the nightmare of nuclear war, but we are actually closer than ever to the ending of nuclear curse. The UN Nuclear Ban Treaty is a light in a dark moment. If we keep pushing forward, we will see the end of nuclear weapons. And yesterday, we launched something big, bigger than we have ever done before. With 1,000 cranes made by children from Hiroshima, we launched a 1,000-day fund. We are going to use that fund to support campaigners working to get the treaty signed and ratified in their countries. We are going local to accelerate the entry into force of this treaty. and ultimately, the end of nuclear weapons. And that's really where you all come in. Wherever you are, you have a part to play in this story. The impact of these weapons do not obey national borders. And because the consequences affect us all, it is our right to demand that they are abolished. You all have the right to live on this earth, free of nuclear weapons. It is vital that people in each country put pressure on their representatives to sign the Nuclear Ban Treaty and to ratify it. And think about that now. It is now up to the politicians who represent you, the parliamentarians, the MPs, the senators, to make this treaty a legal force. Your voice will be heard, it will matter, and it's needed now. If you are ready to join us, if you are ready to help these people write the final chapter of this story, go to nuclearban.org right now and join this movement. And we will connect you with these incredible campaigners up here on stage and so many more people and organizations around the world, right where you live. So, who is ICANN? I'm ICANN. All of these people are ICANN. All the people around the world are ICANN. And if you believe that we must end nuclear weapons before they end us, if you believe we can, we really can, we'll end this long nuclear nightmare through the power of people, then you are ICANN. We, these people, are coming for these weapons. And to the world leaders, if you are not with us, then get out of the way. We are ICANN. We choose the end of nuclear weapons, and we are done waiting.
Seek the total elimination one day of nuclear weapons from the face of the earth.
Come, I'll melt you down. Goddess sun, pull me under. Pouring out, hidden one, night is wonder, momentary Novocaine, rumor blood, lover stained, I'm falling. From my head through my veins, sky to sun and outer space, I'm falling, I'm falling.
After the bombing of Hiroshima, in the wasteland of nuclear destruction, a musical instrument was recovered. Previously a tool for the expression of passion and art, it had made people come together to sing and share their innermost emotions. In the blast, in that instant, it was turned into a symbol of things far greater, a strong reminder that all human creation, all that we hold dearest, is fragile and could be lost in a moment. Carefully restored by Mr. Mitsunori Yagawa, this piano has become an instrument for peace, reminding us to care for each other and to love. As a special tribute to the victims of nuclear weapons and to all those fighting for nuclear disarmament, here is John Legend.
I may not always love you, but as long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'd make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you.
If you would ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, the world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me,
The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me?
God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Oh, God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you. Zara Larsson, everybody.
John Legend, everybody.
In the 20th century, time after time, a group or a nation inflicted extreme violence on another, often driven by irrational hatred and suspicion.
The so-called world of adults may understand it, but we children don't.
Let it never be said by future generations that indifference, cynicism, or selfishness made us fail to live up to the ideals of humanity.
Why is it that giving guns is so easy, but giving books is so hard?
Make no mistake, the next generation will ask us one of two questions. Either they will ask, what were you thinking? Why didn't you act?
Why is it that making tanks is so easy, but building schools is so hard?
What begins with the failure to uphold the dignity of one life all too often ends in a calamity for entire nations.
Mahatma Gandhi said, if we are to teach real peace to the world, we shall have to begin with the children.
To the young people, I want to say, you are our hope. You are our future.
Let this be the last time that a child loses life in war. Let this be the last time that we see a child out of school. Let this end with us. Let's begin this ending together, today, right here, right now. Let's begin this ending now. Thank you so much.
It has been truly inspirational to get to know ICANN and learn about their incredible work. Now, I know there are also those who don't support ICANN, who say ICANN promotes ideas and solutions which are not rooted in the real world, that they're being too idealistic, too naive. And as of today, none of the nuclear powers or their closest allies have been willing to support the international ban. Not even Norway. Well, I guess sometimes we need people and campaigners like ICANN to challenge what is really real or naive. And what's being really naive is going to bed at night not worrying about what could happen with just one of the 15,000 nuclear warheads out there. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., will we march only to the music of time, or will we, risking criticism and abuse, march to the soul-saving music of eternity? Well, ICANN certainly has energized the March for Nuclear Disarmament. So let's hear it again for the Nobel Peace Prize laureate of 2017, ICANN. Truly, I have to say, it has been one of the greatest honors of my life to host the Nobel Peace Prize Concert tonight. I really, really mean that. Thank you. Thank you for asking me. Thank you. And let us remember what Holocaust survivor and Nobel laureate Elie Wiesel said. The opposite of love is not hate. It's indifference. Well, when it comes to nuclear weapons, too much is at stake here for any of us to feel indifferent about it. I wish to thank ICANN for putting this back at the top of our minds. And now, I leave you in the hands of a good friend, John Legend!
too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we got to find a way, bring some understanding here today. Oh, picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so we can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Mother, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply cause our hair is long. Oh, you know, we got to find a way. Bring some understanding here today. Oh, picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see. What's going on? 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 I'll tell you what's going on. Thank you, everybody. I need everybody on your feet. Come on. Stand up, Oslo. It feels so good to be here tonight to celebrate peace and love. Celebrate these great Nobel Peace Prize winners. I want to take you to the penthouse floor. Are you ready? All this trouble in this here town, all this going down. When will they focus on this? Streets fired up with the TV crews. Look my way on the news, but they didn't notice. Before this, they float above the city lights. Forget the truth, inhale the lights. Just enjoy the show. They see us reaching for the sky, just in order to survive. Maybe we should go to the penthouse floor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go to the penthouse floor. Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's ride the elevator. Can't keep us out no more. Go to the penthouse floor. The penthouse floor. All that bubbly, all that wine. Oh man, look at the times. Didn't we notice? Didn't we notice? Only future I can see ain't what it used to be, but I didn't know we've been waiting for can't keep us out no more. The penthouse flow. Are you ready, Oslo? I want to elevate with you tonight. Are you ready? Come on, sing it, ladies.
Ooh, don't bring me down. I need a room up in the clouds. I wanna get there, babe.
I wanna get there.
I wanna elevate.
Hey, I'm talking about my favorite mix. A little ignorance and bliss in the penthouse, baby. We're going to the penthouse. Go to the penthouse floor.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go to the penthouse floor.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, let's go. Let's ride the elevator. It's what we've been waiting for. We'll tear down the penthouse doors. The penthouse doors. We'll tear down the penthouse doors. Baby, all in the penthouse floor. Baby, let's ride the elevator till we can ride no more. Go to the penthouse floor. The penthouse floor. Pulling me further, further than I've been before. Making me stronger, shaking me right to the core. Oh, I don't know what's in the stars. Never heard it from above. The world isn't ours, but I know it's in my heart. If you ain't mine, I'll be torn apart. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's alright. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's alright. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. Come on.
Love me now, love me now,
Oh, love me now. Oh, oh.
love me now, love me now.
I want you to love me now. There's something inside us. No, there's nothing guaranteed. Yeah, girl, I don't need you to tell me that you never leave. No, when we've done all that we could to turn darkness into light, turn evil to good, even when we try so hard for a perfect kind of love, it could all fall apart. And who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? Oh, I'm gonna love you now, like it's alright. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. Come on.
Love me now, love me now.
Oh, love me now. Oh, oh, love me now. Love me now. Yes, I don't know how the years will go down. It's alright. Let's make the most of every moment tonight. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's alright. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. Come on.
Love me now,
Oh, love me now. Oh,
love me now, love me now.
I want you to love me now. Oh, come on and love me now. Come on and love me now. Oh, love me now. Oh, drawing me in, you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My hands underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you cry and you're beautiful too, the world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Sing it. Loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh. One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory, glory, glory. Oh. Oh,
so much, Oslo. Thank you to the Nobel Peace Prize Committee for welcoming us here tonight, bringing us all together to celebrate peace. We celebrate ICANN tonight for them having the boldness and the daring, the audacity to suggest we can live without nuclear weapons and doing something about it. I wrote this song with my friend Common for a film called Selma. Selma celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King, another Nobel Peace Prize laureate. He marched for justice and equality for everybody. He marched for peace and love. And we know if we keep fighting,